Tonight, relief for the community and for a family that lost two loved ones. Investigators say they caught the two men who killed a 7-year-old girl and her uncle. Good evening, I'm Jenny Runovich. Thanks for joining us tonight. 7-year-old Kyleigh Crane and her uncle Jeremy Crane were shot to death Monday in Cumberland. Police served several search warrants looking for clues, and today their work paid off. Suspect Michael Bell turned himself in, and a second suspect, Jeremy Priel, was arrested a short time later. The prosecutor says investigators also found a key piece of evidence.
I can confirm that the handgun's been recovered, and ballistics testing this morning has determined that it is a murder weapon.
The prosecutor won't reveal who's accused of pulling the trigger until he files court papers later this week. First, he plans to file a 72-hour hold Monday to keep both suspects behind bars. Well, Michael Bell is no stranger to the Crane family. They watched him grow up and stood behind him when he was accused and acquitted of rape. Bell went to Warren Central High School and played football with his best friend, Jeremy Crane, one of the two murder victims.
As the coaches would say, they were as close as ketchup and mustard. You wouldn't see one without the other.
Jeremy's mother said Bell often lived with them and was close to the whole family. Of course, that's why these arrests are so bittersweet for the victim's family. They treated Michael Bell like one of their own. The Night Beat's Richard Essex shares their heartache and relief.
Today we had, we put Kyleigh and Jeremy to rest, and it's a hard day, and they're going to be together forever.
Fighting back a flood of emotion, the Crane family, Josh, lost his brother and daughter, Kathy, her son and granddaughter, Holly Long Wilson, her daughter, and Angel Dick, her boyfriend. Two people murdered and the lives of so many altered forever.
I mean, the holidays, I got to be strong for my son. They will never be the same for any of us.
Sunday morning, the Cranes found out that police had arrested Michael Bell, a close family friend. Bell and Jeremy had played football together at Warren. Kyleigh and her little brother called them both uncle.
And this will stick with me. My son just asked me when I told him, he said, you know, why would my Uncle Mike do that? He goes, he loved me and he loved Kyleigh.
He was our neighbor. He was my son's best friend. He lived in our house. I've done his laundry. I've given him food. We had no reason to think he couldn't come into the home.
The Cranes had stood behind Bell after he was arrested on a rape charge. They had supported him through thick and thin.
What hurts me the most is that we haven't heard from his family at all.
And when he didn't show up at the funeral Saturday, they started to question.
Yes. That was one of my big questions. Why someone that was big with Jeremy,
not there.
He was, not around.
Emotions are still raw, and there are still a lot of questions that are unanswered. Some may never be fully explained.
Eventually, in the end, he will,
or whoever it is.
Or whoever, they will get their justice. Justice will be served. They will get, in the end, they will get what they deserve.
In Indianapolis, Richard Essex, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
The murder arrests also bring some peace back to the community. Neighbors say they're glad the suspected killers have been caught, but their thoughts are now with the victim's family.
I just hope he realizes the tragedy and the loss he's caused. It can never be repaired. It can never be repaired.